Alright, another major update, another review video. So part 2 of this was actually pretty interesting. I didn't really know what to expect, but we got a lot more than what I was expecting. So in the first one, we got a new CZ75 pistol, and in this one, we got 3 new guns. We had the Dragunov SVU sniper, the FN FAL rifle, and the Beretta M9 pistol. They also added a Comp M4 sight and added an Apex Precision backpack. AK-74 was remodeled and it has new attachments. AK-74U has also been rebalanced to compete with the M4A1, and they fixed some animation overlap when equipping weapons. They also added a lot more private server features such as setting time, day-night cycle, vehicle spawn permissions, and enemy ambushes and objectives, and enemy compounds. So you can just turn off enemy compounds and you can walk through the place like you own it. So yeah, you know how to actually complete it. So let's just move right on to the first topic here, which we're just going to jump right into the new guns. Um, the new FAL. Um, as you'll probably see in the gameplay through here, I'm using the new M9 and the new FAL. But I'm not gonna lie, the FAL is kind of bad. All right, hear me out. Hear me out. It has a lot of vertical and horizontal recoil. Now, vertical is fairly easy to deal with, but horizontal is the worst because horizontal goes side to side, and that's something you can't control. You know, it's kind of hard to move your mouse in rhythm with whenever the thing is going from side to side and up and down simultaneously. You have to compensate for one of them, and horizontal is going to be the hardest to compensate for, so you compensate for vertical. So that's why I think if it had the ability to hold, a grip or a rail, I think it could be a lot better. But right now, as it is, it's not. No. Also, we couldn't buy the Dragunov. It's about like $15,000, which is pretty. I mean, I don't think it's the most expensive gun, but that is definitely up there. Um, but hopefully, I'll make a video later on the Dragunov, so stay tuned for that one. Uh, Next topic, the new M9. All right, so the new M9, I'm not gonna lie, I really do like this gun. I think it's really good. I don't see any point in putting on an extended barrel, which just ruins your damage and gives you slightly better range. Don't use extended barrel. I don't know why you would. Um, but honestly, I mean, this isn't as groundbreaking as the automatic pistol that was released in part one of the Christmas update. So the M9 is basically take the Browning high power, which is basically the new king of semi-auto secondaries, and basically the Browning high power rewards more accuracy because it can basically one shot to the head with 95 damage, but the M9 is a lot more forgiving. They both have the same RPM, but the M9 is a lot more forgiving. So if you just shoot body, you can still do a lot of damage, but the Browning high power, if you hit someone in the head, you're going to take out a lot of damage, and the M9 doesn't give that. So, Browning high power for more accuracy, and M9 for more, eh, I guess not accuracy. Also, I didn't say this in the last video because I actually didn't realize this, but whenever I started the new series, the AK-74 got massive buffs with the ability to have on grips and rails. Now, rails doesn't really matter because flashlights and lasers are basically only aesthetic. Also, don't use lasers in PvP. We can actually see that, so you're just exposing yourself. But the thing of a grip is really, really good because it can help your recoil, not be as much, I guess. And it can really, really change the gun. So the fact that the AK-74 got that in the first update, and I didn't mention that, it's kind of stupid of me. And AK-74U also got that buff. And I know this is going to be a lot shorter of a one, but there's not really much to talk about. It's just a shorter version. Yeah, update 1 was a lot more to it, but not a lot going on in update 2 here. So let's just talk about pretty much gone over everything. Private server features. Honestly, this is pretty cool. Honestly, I can only really see it being useful in a faction, or I guess screwing on with friends too. But if you're just trying, I guess that will open up a lot more for private factions and stuff like that. Instead of having to, I guess Sonaracha, is that the place? I don't know, but it's the place near desert that's always abandoned, and I'm sure a lot of people do a lot of events there. So like taking hold or so, but but now you can use a lot more different places now because you can just turn off enemy spawn. So you can go to the Fort Runograd. You can go to Runograd City. Mountain Department of Utilities. So on and so on. And I think that just opens up a lot more. So yeah, pretty interesting update. Definitely not as groundbreaking as the last one, but it's really really cool to see a new sniper in the game, especially since we've only got two. Same thing with shotgun. There's only two. Honestly, I think shotguns might need one more, but not. Yeah, I don't know. But I really do look forward to using the Dragunov. I'm gonna save up a lot of money for that, and hopefully do a later video on that. Anyway, I'll see you all on the next one. I hope you all enjoyed.